We all have old life stories, old histories that we repeat and that we think about. Yeah, that's what happened to me. That's why I'm like this. People don't treat me right. I'm a victim. We've all been victimized to some degree, but that doesn't make us a victim. It doesn't make you a victim. You know, we've all had things not go our way. So let go of those old stories about you. Let go of those old stories that you were told, that people said about you when you were younger. And write the script, rewrite the script for who you want to be now, for who you know you can be now. Look on the things that you've accomplished. Look at the things that you've done that were amazing. Everybody's done something in their life that they're proud of. It could be at work, it could be in sports, it could be in a relationship, it could be just reaching out and helping people. Maybe you're really kind and you do a lot of kind things for people. Look on the good things in yourself. Look on the good side of yourself. Don't believe all those lies. Einstein said, imagination is everything. It's the preview for the coming attractions. And I think that's a wonderful way to look at our imagination. And we also need to remember that when we visualize and what we see in our mind when we're visualizing about the future and the things we want to accomplish, the desires we want to have, our minds do not know the difference between our imagination and the 3D reality around us. So our imagination is just as powerful as me standing on this beach with the Andaman Sea behind me. My imagination and your imagination, when we think of things, our minds do not know the difference from what we're dreaming of, thinking of, visualizing, or whatever your dreams are. You imagine those things, and your mind accepts it as reality. The frequencies that we tune into are like radio stations. You can't be on 93.7 and hear what 101.5 is playing or saying. We can only experience what we're tuned into. And I spoke about this a few videos back about our reticular activating system, the RAS. Our reticular activating system is like a bouncer in a nightclub. It decides who's allowed in and who's not. And we're the ones who tell that bouncer who to let in and who not to let in. We set the filters on our RAS and give it instructions on how to perform for us.
If you enjoy our content, you might want to dive deeper and check out the 2 books that I've written. One is called Unleashing Destiny, which is a deep dive into manifestation and how our brain works to help us manifest. And there's also Believe the Best About Yourself and Your Life, a guide to living beyond childhood trauma.
We only see and notice information that we deem important. So if we think it's important to worry about lack and to worry about separation and to worry about sickness and to worry about fear, our reticular activating system will basically be living in survival mode and looking out for all kinds of bad things to happen, which is what? It's going to draw more bad things to us. If you believe life sucks, I'm a victim, and everything's difficult, that's the stuff you're going to see in your life. That kind of stuff keep reoccurring in your life over and over again. How do you adjust the filters on your RAS so that you actually see what you want to see and draw the things that you want to you? First of all, watch what you consume. Pay attention to what you're viewing and what you're listening to and who you're listening to. Because the RAS blocks out 99% of everything around us going on and only shows us 1% of the things that we deem relevant. So you better watch what you believe is relevant. You know, look for, I think I'm going to meet somebody. I think this is going to work out. I'm going to get this job. I am going to move there. In 6 months, I'm moving there. Believe those things and your mind will start looking for ways to make them happen. If that's what you're feeding your mind, if that's what you're feeding yourself, your body and your mind is going to start moving in ways and drawing things to you to make those dreams occur. There are 4 things that your RAS always lets in. 1, when your name's being spoken. Your RAS will always alert you when your name's being spoken. 2, when there's a threat. When there's a threat to your safety, the RAS will, even if it thinks there's a threat to your safety, it will alert you so that you pay attention. 3, when your partner wants to have sex, of course. And 4, thoughts and topics that you deem important and relevant. That's what your RAS pays attention to, and that's what it'll make you aware of. The second way to reset your RAS filters is to visualize. Once again, like I was saying, your mind doesn't know the difference between fantasy and reality. When you're telling your mind that you're healthy and you're wealthy and things are going good and you picture yourself on a beach somewhere or up in the mountains skiing and your bank account's full and you met a wonderful person that you're married to or in a relationship with, your mind is going to believe that and it's going to start drawing those things to you. If you just think everything's going wrong, well, you're going to get more of everything going wrong. So it's so important that we visualize and set our minds on the things that we actually desire. And the third thing to reset your RAS filters is to take action. If you start exercising every day, your RAS is going to say, wow, this must be really important to them. So it's going to make you remember to do it. It's going to make you want to read magazines about it. It's going to make you notice things and people and places that are going to keep encouraging you to work out because it realizes that that is an important thing to you. Or like me with these videos. Every day I wake up, I'm excited about doing these videos. I'm really enjoying it. My brain's like, he's serious about this. And it's giving me ideas to do videos about. It's making me excited about doing them. And that's just another example. Here's a quote from Jack Canfield. There are 3 things that we can control in our life. The thoughts that we think, the images that we entertain in our minds, and the actions that we take. All right. Thank you for watching. We appreciate you.